This next sequence is both a self-assessment and a nice exercise that you can do at your desk called sternum lift. So Jessie, would you mind just pointing on your own body to where your sternum or breastbone is? Beautiful. So it's called sternum lift. Just keep that in your mind. And now we're going to show you on the skeleton. Jessie's going to point the region of the spine that we're really focused on here, and I'm going to zoom in. So we have noticed that a lot of our clients are very restricted and unable to backbend in this small little region of lower cervicals, or the bottom of your neck, and upper thoracics, or the top of your thoracic spine. And this will actually impact your shoulder mobility. So it's a very important place to get moving again. So first we're going to show you the assessment. And I'm just going to zoom out here so we get Jessie in. Okay, so remember that we really are interested in her ability to backbend in that very small region of her spine. So we would like her rib cage to be a still point. So some of my clients like to imagine that their bottom ribs are actually buried in concrete. But to reinforce that image, what I'm going to have Jessie do is grab the flesh around her lower ribs, and she's actually going to pull down. And that's to prevent the ribs from popping forward as she does this assessment. Then she's going to slowly look up at the ceiling and imagine, but let's just show them once, Jessie jamming the back of the head so she doesn't get to excessively move there. We know that she can move there. And she doesn't get to excessively move in the low back. You may move there a little, but we don't want all of the movement coming from there. Remember, we're really concerned about your upper thoracic. So the image is that she has a flashlight on her breastbone. Go ahead and just mimic a flashlight for a minute, Jessie. Put it on your breastbone with your hand. Beautiful. And I'm going to have her do one with actually the hand on the breastbone like that, and the other hand pulling down on her ribs. And we're going to imagine that she's going to shine that flashlight on the junction of the wall and the ceiling. Beautiful. Actually, Jessie, that cue worked great for you. And then come back up to upright and do it one more time. Shine your flashlight on the junction of the wall and the ceiling. Notice she's not jamming the back of the neck. Good. So this is a nice one to do to just self-assess before you do your mobilization so that you can see a before and after change. You're going to do it before the mobilization and after. But it's also a lovely exercise to do if you're seated at a desk at a computer all day and you just need a little reinforcement of that mobility. And I'm going to actually have Jessie do a variation now. She's going to take her hands and place them behind her head with elbows going wide. And she's going to do that sternum lift and really try not to pop the ribs out. Beautiful. And then come back up to upright, and we're going to add a little variation. She's going to rotate toward me and then do the same sternum lift. Beautiful in the rotation. And I'm going to have her do 3 of these and come center. Center, good, and rotate again toward me, and lift that sternum, beautiful, and come center, and one more time toward me, and lift the sternum, and come all the way up, shine that flashlight, beautiful, and come center, and we'll do 3 the other direction to be even. So she rotates away, lifts her sternum, beautiful, comes back to neutral and center, and one more time, rotate away, shine that flashlight, lift your sternum, gorgeous, and come center, and one more time, lift that sternum, come back up to upright, and come center. Thank you very much.